Hey guys, Cdrama Invasion here. Been so long since I updated with one of these cast type of videos. Where are they now? So if you haven't seen them before, I did a couple of dramas already and you can check that out, though it is dated, which is the reason why I thought to either abandon it or make updates on it, because this is definitely timely news, I guess. Like, you can't really watch it 2 to 3 years from now. I don't think it will last, I guess, but still decided to make one for this video. If you want me to do Princess Agents or other drama casts, it's just a good way to not individually update everyone, but the cast as a whole and how they've been doing, what types of drama projects have they been taking after their success in that certain drama. And usually for these, I take dramas that are a couple years older, so after 2 to 3 years, so then you really see a lot of progress and just them taking on various dramas. So yeah, let's start with the cast member Xiao Zhan from the Untamed. Although this wasn't his first role, it was definitely one of the defining roles, probably the defining role that made him gain all these attractions and dramas afterwards. So even though he got dramas that were filmed before, such as The Wolf, it only started being unshelved and just dropped all in one day after his success and popularity in The Untamed. He also had a minor supporting role at the very end of Joy of Life. And as we talked about before, in 2020, The Wolf decided to drop. He played Chong, the second male lead in the drama. Moving on to 2021, this is finally the time where Douluo Continient. I believe that this was, I think, even his first or second role, but it only got aired just because of his popularity now, and that's usually the case with Chinese dramas. They film so many dramas, and especially with rookie actors, until they get their big break, they're going to hold on to it, and hopefully one day it will drop once this actor gets popular, so then they'll make more money and ratings, viewership, of course, they go up. So it makes sense in that perspective, but unfortunately because of this, there's just so many shelf dramas that when they come out, sometimes the quality isn't that good. However, Douluo Continient is a super fun one. Highly recommend it if you like Xiao Zhan. Not a lot of people talk about this drama, and it's a martial arts, fantasy, historical drama. Friendship, comedy, martial arts, you got it. It's pretty good. There's hints of romance as well. Unfortunately, all of his dramas were delayed for a year to 2 years because of the AO3 scandal. I did make a video on that. It's not even his fault. The whole situation was kind of ridiculous, but I'm glad he's recovering from that and his dramas has been airing. Ace Troops was one that was quite different from his other dramas. So he usually plays a goofy or chill character, but here he's a very almost cold and very serious type of character. And of course, Xiao Zhan's fans were so excited to see him in this type of role. Next, in 2022, we have The Oath of Love, which aired after a huge hiatus because of the scandal. And of course, it was well received because both leads are quite popular, Yang Zhi and Xiao Zhan. And of course, we're all waiting on The Longest Promise. So far, the rumor is that it's going to air June 2022, and he's currently filming Where Dreams Begin. That's one with Li Qin, his partner in The Wolf. Prior to this, of course, with his big household name now, he's getting so many scripts and he's being quite selective about it. Where Dreams Begin is actually based off of a play where he went and did a tour around China, where he did a live theater type of play, and it did well, so they decided to make a drama out of it. That one, I believe, is about youth and basically just growing up, coming of age story with life and career, the pre-modern era. As for rumors of his future work, the major rumor is that his next project will be a modern romance, and one of the leading actress rumors, this is not confirmed, it's just rumored that Ballad might be the female lead, or Lorena Song. There's also some other candidates. Nothing is really concrete, but so far they haven't swapped around the male lead, so I think they just want him as their number one choice, and the female lead is still undecided. Moving on to Wang Yibo, he has many dramas as well, and some of them are also being delayed, which is unfortunate. So the first one is Private Shushan College. He filmed this like, I think the time the Untamed aired, so around 2019 or even before that, 2018. However, there's been no news or updates after that. This is supposed to be like a fantasy type of school historical romance drama starring Yuki Chen and Wang Yibo. That unfortunately hasn't aired, so we'll see if we get any updates on it if one of his dramas air this year. Then in 2020, of course, his most popular role is Legend of Fei with Zhao Liying. That was a wuxia martial arts type of romance historical drama, and there I was quite surprised and impressed by his acting. He usually doesn't play a comedic character, and in real life his personality is very calm and he rarely smiles. He's quite quiet and keeps to himself, so that was a refreshing role for him. In 2021, he came out with Luoyang. This one had 39 episodes and it stars Huang Xuan, Wang Yibo, and Victoria Song. It's a thriller, historical, mystery drama with 3 people, and there's like a secret corpse type of situation. So there's spies, investigation, and this drama was just beautiful to look at. Everything was very well made, high quality, high production. And this is a shift in his career where he's starting to take on more serious projects. Not saying that other actors aren't, but just out of the trope. So instead of your typical popular historical romance or rom-com, you definitely see him grow and take on other roles. He also took on being a hero. This is rumored to air soon in 2022, sometime in Q3. This one is also a investigation drama with Chen Xiao. And fun fact, they actually went to the police station and tried to learn and take lessons from them. So they spent like a couple days kind of like shadowing the police officers. And I just thought that was like something interesting to bring up just to show how dedicated he is to these roles. Of course, he's been constantly on Street Dance of China. He was in season 3 and 4 and he won in season 4, so last year's competition, but it's rumored that he's not coming back for the 5th season and they're going to replace him with wavy members. And it also seems that instead of dramas, he's still taking like 1 project a year, but the rest of his time he usually takes on 2 to 3 various movie projects and scripts. Right now, they're currently considering him and Zhou Dongyu in a flight type of action film role. At the moment, I believe they just wrapped up filming for his movie Wu Ming with Tony Leung. Also, side note, don't worry, everything is in the description box below. I always leave the names of the titles and dramas. Any links I talk about will be in the description box as well. So make sure to check that out and subscribe if you haven't already. Moving on, the next person, let's talk about Wang Zhuocheng. After the Untamed, he hasn't managed to take any major roles, but he's been noticed in a couple of popular drama side characters, though the first one is 2021, Rebirth for You, and the second drama is a drama that's supposed to come out called Collge, which is a drama that stars Yang Qiaoyue and Jeremy Sui. Fans of Wang Zhuocheng doesn't have to worry because he'll also be showing up in Love Like the Galaxy, which stars Wu Lei and Zhao Lusi, so hopefully after that he'll be given more main roles. Moving on to Xuan Lu, she's been doing very well for herself, and apparently she's known to have like a good personality and a good work ethic, so quite hardworking, and also she gets well with a lot of the crew members, directors, and castmates. So she's been in a lot of dramas. She landed one of her first main lead roles in Well Dominated Love. This was an office romance comedy. It didn't do too well, and it seems like most of her popularity came from her roles in the historical drama scene. So she was also in Stand By Me. This one stars Cheng and Zhang Yuxi. It's definitely been like her biggest year. In 2021 was when she received all the major drama roles. And even if she's not a major lead in it, she's like either the second couple or she's usually like a very important side character. So one of the examples for this is her role in Who Rules the World. She was a supporting role, but one that shows up a lot. She's also listed as a main role in Angelababy's big comeback historical drama with Ma Tianyu, and she's going to be playing a second couple or the second female lead type of role. That's a historical romance wuxia fantasy, most likely will be a big hit. Hopefully it comes out soon. Another upcoming role for her is Rose and Gun. This is a modern romance drama with Jin Han, and so far she's been quite smart with her drama roles. I feel like they're not too typical that you're just gonna brush it off as another rom-com. This one is a Navy romance drama between, of course, a Navy officer and her. Last but not least, her probably most exciting upcoming role is in the rom-com wuxia fantasy time travel drama with Gao Wei Guang or Ven Go Gao called Love and Sword. I'm really happy to see her do well. I think that she really stood out to me, and her characters are great with emotional scenes, especially in Stand By Me. That was one of my favorite roles of hers. There's moments where I didn't care about the plot too much because it got really draggy, and all I could focus on was her character, which was so compelling and complex and interesting. She really portrays those types of characters the best, and hopefully, even though she's going for some rom-coms and some various romance and things, I still think some of her best moments is with the more melodramatic or emotional scenes. So hopefully she'll get a more serious historical romance drama in the future. Last but not least is Liu Haikuan. He plays the senior elder brother to Wang Yibo's character in the Untamed. Similar to Wang Zhuocheng's journey, he's been in the supporting role and kind of stuck there for now. He made a minor appearance in the long Ballad, and unfortunately for him, when he did manage to land a main leading role character, it was for I Am the Years, You Are the Stars, and this one was just blasted by the internet. People were memeing it and saying that it was super ridiculous. It's not that low rated for international rating sites such as My Drama List, but definitely all over Weibo and Douban and all those other Chinese platforms. People were just really dragging this drama. It's a mystery sci-fi fantasy drama where the male lead is this strange immortal character. And his most recent appearances is in Mirror, A Tale of Twin Cities, which unfortunately also had lots of mixed reviews. And lastly, he was in Farewell to Arms, the Jianghan drama that was filmed a while ago but finally aired in 2022. This is a military drama. Yeah, unfortunately, lots of his dramas, the popular ones, has mixed reviews, or his role is just so minor that you don't really think of him, so he's not memorable in there. And it seems aside from that, he's just been resting, writing music, and doing his own thing. And last but not least, let's talk about Meng Ziyi. So she's actually been very active in the variety show scene. She's on a lot of Keep Running episodes, and there was a variety show with her and Zhuo together too. Although she still hasn't managed to make a popular with a big major leading role, she's been in a lot of prominent supporting roles in big name dramas, such as Swords No Stride, and most of her other dramas are upcoming dramas. One of these upcoming dramas is Heroes, starring Joseph Cheng and Yang Chaoyue. This one is also rumored to air in the third quarter around May-June. Of course, one of the most anticipated dramas of the year is Immortal Samsara, and she's also there as a supporting role. It seems based off of her choices, she prefers to act in these types of historical drama roles opposed to rom-coms. However, after that, she finally has her main lead role, and these days I've been seeing Jeremy Swee's name everywhere after the Autumn Ballad. He's been quite popular, and a lot of people like seeing him in historical dramas, so he's been doing a lot of these web series rom-coms. Meng Ziyi and him will also be collaborating on a drama called Zhao Zhuo Shi Guang. There's no English title at the moment, but it roughly translates to Pretend Time or Time of Creation. As for a drama that was shelved, she apparently filmed a drama in 2020 with actor Gao Hanyu. This is supposed to be a rom-com historical web series, and it's supposed to air on Youku, but for some reasons there's been no updates except for the fact that they wrapped up filming. It's called The Great Pay, and hopefully it does air sooner rather than later. And that wraps it up for this video. Let me know if you're interested in me continuing this type of series once in a while. I still have like a couple of videos left, so like Go Go Squid, Princess Agents. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and really appreciate it if you want to support my channel out even more. Links to my Ko-fi page there. And the best way to support for free is comment anything down below. It really helps me out. Give this video a big thumbs up, and of course turn on notification bells to all so you don't miss out on future updates. And I'll see you guys in the next video.